Hey everybody, I'm not sure if we're up, if we're moving, if we're grooving. Let me know if we are live. I think we might be, so hey everybody. Hey Cheryl, hey Reese, welcome. Hey Hannah, thanks for joining in on the stream today. Looks like we're going to start off a little bit of a bang. Well, I like to think it's a bang. There's lots going on in the world of Disney. So hey Sam, hey Mal, great to see you guys here. Thanks for coming out. Make sure you share the stream out and smash that like button. So there's lots going on in the whole Disney universe right now. So there's lots going on about the cruises. Hey Justin, welcome. So there's stuff going on with the cruises. There's little wins here and there happening around the Disney World. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. Yeah, and there's obviously Disneyland has started with their stuff. Hey Jen, welcome. Everybody, welcome. Jen from Earsome Emporium. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, please make sure you do so. Reese, you can go ahead and link her channel here. Welcome, super happy to have you guys all here. We're going to have some fun and just discuss all things Disney. So, ooh, perfect. Gotta love that, Jen. Hey, Charles, welcome. This is awesome. So many people coming in. So, like I said, there's lots of stuff going on in the Disney community. I know Jen's currently at a park with fam, so she's not streaming. But yeah, there's so much going on. So, if you don't already know, the Disney cruise is going to be premiering what the new ship, the Disney Wish, is going to look like next week. So I really hope that everyone has signed up to check out what that's going to be. I've never been on a Disney cruise, let alone any kind of cruise. However, I'm pretty excited about this one. It does, to me, look like it's going to be more like princessy instead of more like Mickey focused like the other ships were. Again, I could be proven wrong next week, so we'll find out about that. So again, it's going to premiere, I believe, on Disney Parks blog on April 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you definitely want to make sure you're there for that, because the cruise director, Ashley, is going to be taking us all around there. If you see me kind of going back and forth, it's just because I have a million and one tabs open on my computer. I just want to make sure that I hit everything that I want to hit today, because there's lots going on. Some like little things, some big things. But yeah. So like I said, April 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, it's going to be a 30-minute virtual presentation on the new ship. So, and this ship is going to be premiering in the summer of 2022. So it's just really around the corner in the grand scheme of it, because we are already in almost the end of April. So time is a flying, folks. So super fun, super fun. So welcome again, everybody. If you're brand new to this stream, I'm Lindsay, aka SwishWilly. You can call me whichever one you want. We've decided that all of you guys who join the SwishWilly community are now going to be known as Wild Willies. So welcome, Wild Willies. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified each time I go live and post a new vlog. Perfect. So thank you, Reese, for that. It could be 2022 right now. Yeah, I think everyone's kind of ready for 2021 to also kind of scoot right along and get back to normal. So what's going to be happening on this virtual presentation that's going to come through is you're going to see, based on what the Parks blog says. So I'm going to read this just so I make sure I'm not giving any misinformation. Basically, it's saying that this 30-minute presentation will be including a look behind the scenes with Walt Disney Imagineers and the creative team bringing the Disney Wish to life. Plus, this enchanting reveal will include special character appearances and surprise performances you won't want to miss. So, we all know Disney loves their surprises, so it'll be cool to see what they have in store for that. Yeah, and I can actually... They don't have too much information on this already, posted on the cruise line website, and that's obviously because they're doing a premiere. But if you want to check out anything about the Disney cruises and the Wish, it's going to be right here. So you can pop over there. Again, not too much information just yet, but if you do happen to miss that Disney Parks blog post, then there you go. You can watch it right there. So it'll probably get uploaded there or get permanently placed there. I have this crazy hair thing going on right now. Sorry. So that's going on about the cruises. So has anybody been on a Disney cruise before? Because I have never been. I want nothing more than to go on a Disney cruise. So if you have, please let me know what it's like, what your favorite parts are, what ships you've been on, where did you sail? Did you love Castaway Cay? Because I know a lot of people do seem to really like it. So if you have been on it, I would love to hear all about that. Yeah. So far, it doesn't look like anybody has. Did anyone have any that they were supposed to go on that unfortunately got canceled because of everything going on? Motion sickness on cruise ships is real. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have those like little dots that they put behind their ear to help them with motion sickness. Maybe you should do that, Chelsea, and then you can get your butt on one of those cruises. So, all right. So, okay. Apparently nobody's been on one because nobody's chatting about it. So that's okay. So we can definitely move on from this topic. But it's just definitely a really cool way to start it. Lots is going on in that sense. So now we can go and start talk. Oh wait, I can't wait for my first cruise in December. Yes, I'm so excited that you get to go, Reese. I wish I could join on that one. I mean, it's not to say that it won't happen. I feel like it's pretty slim to none, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep our fingers crossed for good news. Maybe I just won't tell you guys, like I said before. I just won't tell you and I'll just show up and be like, hi. I'll have to pay Josh off to make sure that he doesn't say anything. But yeah, so if we go to another spectrum of Disney World, we're actually not going to go to Disney World. Let's go to Disneyland because last week they basically just started selling all their new tickets. So on last Monday, they started allowing people to book their park reservations if you had a ticket previously. So if your trip unfortunately got canceled and you had outstanding tickets that were still valid, you could use those. Then I believe it was the 15th that they allowed people who didn't have tickets to purchase new tickets and to make park reservations. That day was cuckoo. So I was following Twitter all day. Essentially, it pretty much crashed because so many people wanted to go on there, which is wild because it's only open to California residents, or will be open on the 30th, but ticket sales were only open to California residents. And so, yeah, so it went crazy over there. Someone actually wrote in on, so I have 2 videos about the Disneyland reopening. And one of them, someone actually commented saying 17 hours later, I finally have my tickets. So people were being very resilient when getting their Disneyland tickets. I don't know, would you guys have waited that long to get your tickets? Hey Nick, welcome to the channel. It's awesome. Well, the stream on the channel. So that's Nick from Magical News Live. Always great to see you. So we've had Jen and we've had Nick coming on there. I don't know, Reese, did you link to Jen's channel? Because I will link both she and Nick otherwise. But we want to make sure that you guys support them and you hit that subscription button and notification bell on their channels too, because they are fantastic at what they do. So definitely check them out because they're awesome. Hey Isaac, welcome. This is the real Isaac Neal, everybody. Welcome. All right, so let me see here. I am going to, of course, Reese is probably like, oh my God, she's making me do it. Okay, so this is Jen's channel here. Hey Courtney, welcome. Thanks for joining in. Super awesome to see you guys. And I will put in Nicholas coming up. Magical News Live. Just want to make sure I get that going for you guys. So I'm sure all of you already are following Jen and Nick, but if you are not, please make sure you do so. They are super great at what they do. Here is Magical News Live. All right, perfect. So definitely make sure that you check that out. Oh, that's weird. I'm not sure what just happened there, Reese. Oh, okay. How strange. I don't know if you saw that on my side either. But yeah, so right now we're talking about Disneyland. Has anybody been to Disneyland, or did you hear about the crazy long waits they had to get the tickets, because someone actually commented on one of my videos that it took them 17 hours to get the tickets. Would you have waited that to get into Disneyland? I mean, it has been closed it'll be all over a year by the time they do open. So I just want to hear what everyone has to say on that, because I mean, it's in demand, right? So that's what gels have nothing better to do than wait. So yep, that's perfect. That's a very good point. Yeah, I would have waited too. I 100%, if I was a California resident, I would absolutely have waited that, because they have been suffering. They have not had enough Disney in their life. It has been closed for so long, Courtney. So really the only thing that people were able to get their hands on was the ability to go to the downtown Disney district at Disneyland, which I guess is better than nothing, but it's certainly nothing like being in the park. Ron would never wait that time, so we don't have to, he would never, but that's okay because I will do it for him. So yeah, Reese, you're all about the merch for sure. You definitely would go. Yeah, Hannah, I feel like you would definitely, especially if you had to go into the long hours of the night, because you're a little night owl, so I would be broke after all that. I feel like all of us would be broke for sure. There's Justin saying hi to Ron, and Ron saying hi to Hannah, aka 1N. Awesome to see you guys here. If you're brand new, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button and share the stream out. That would be lovely. We want to make sure we get as many people in here as possible, because we want to have some fun with these Disney World and Disneyland talks. So yeah, the Disneyland crazy waits. Park reservations do seem like they are still available last time I checked. So although ticket sales went crazy and they're only operating at a 25% capacity, I believe, it actually looks like they're not too crazy. I mean, the first day is obviously going to be insane to buy tickets, but it does look like they still have tickets and reservations available for other days. So it's interesting. I'm not really sure I think obviously the first day they open, they are completely booked solid, and that's just to be expected. So yeah. And if any of you have not already, make sure that you join my Facebook group. It's a SwishWilly, Wild Willy community where everyone can kind of converse together. Right now it's just me talking on it, so I definitely encourage you guys to all chit chat on there together, talk about all the new stuff that's happening at Disney. Make sure that you just kind of keep in touch with everybody. It's a huge community, the Disney YouTube community, and having you part of it would be awesome. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Ron, Hannah? I feel like you're talking to Ron, because you would know that our age group can't get it yet. So yeah. Okay, thought so. Yeah, so I'm going to, if you actually look at the link that's posted at the top of the chat, that is where you will find the Facebook group. So definitely do that. Request to come in. I will make sure to accept that as soon as I see that come through. So yeah. Da-da. Let me see. All right, what else is going on? We have lots of stuff. So tomorrow is Earth Day. So I hope you're all going to do something for it. I unfortunately can't turn off my computer because I have to work tomorrow. But I will be doing everything in my power to do other things. Like I will be certainly drinking out of reusable bottles. So I have a stainless steel bottle that I use all the time. All that fun stuff. Cutting back on those plastics. And speaking of cutting back on plastic, hey Tim, welcome. Long time no see. Speaking of the plastics, is that Disney has restructured their packaging for their Barbie toys. So all the dolls, I shouldn't call them Barbie because they're not Barbie brand. Oh, hi Dad, welcome. We do have snow. That's not ideal. We don't like snow. But yeah. Hey Nat, welcome. Always great to see you. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share the stream out, please. Also, yeah, so Disney got rid of their old doll packaging. They have eliminated plastics from their princess doll packages, and they're actually really cool now because they'll fold. You can use it for storage, which is really nice because I know like my niece, when she any kind of box she has, she puts like little toys and stuff in. So it just makes it a heck of a lot easier. And it has like nice little designs in it based on the princess. So it's pretty neat. I think it's a great direction they went in. I really hope that they keep moving in that direction and start eliminating plastics in general, because we all know most plastics are not recyclable or reusable, I should say. So it was a super great move. I absolutely agree for that. So I believe that Kevin has left the chat. He kind of just popped in to say hi. So that's good. But yeah, so it's definitely always a good thing to be as nature friendly and as earth friendly as possible. For me, I have purchased recently a reusable cutlery set and stuff, so when I do go to the parks, I don't have to keep using their plastic cutlery, because that's one way that I can do my part and not utilize all the disposable stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, she's probably, but like, here's the thing. It's not plastic. Your doll's not going in the trash. So it's getting rid of the unnecessary plastics, I think. Like, the doll will serve a purpose for a while. So yes, everyone order a SwishWilly reusable bottle. Thank you, Justin, for that. So I do have a store. I don't have the water bottle with me because my sister has it. But you can definitely get some things. Hang on, let me get that link for you guys. Actually, and I can actually pull up the reusable water bottle that I have. That would be good. All right, so here is my reusable water bottle. It turned out really well. The one my sister has is awesome. I'm actually jealous that she has it and not me. Is my water bottle recyclable? It's metal, so that's good. Not a single-use plastic. Yeah, exactly. We just don't like this. It's the single-use plastics that we really need to get rid of in the world, and they're coming into the oceans and not so nice. So yeah, so that's one good thing that's going on. Other Earth Day stuff that's going on at the Disney World Resort. They have different, hey Cheryl, welcome. They have other new, I guess, are they called flotillas, I think? So in Animal Kingdom, there's, in the little river lagoon that goes under the bridge, they have essentially is a parade float, but it's in water. So I think that's why they call it a flotilla as opposed to a cavalcade. But they did put in the characters from Brother Bear. So that's very cool. And they did that as a Earth Day, Earth Month kind of thing. So I hope they keep them around, because that's pretty cool to have them in there. Although bears don't really fit the theming of Animal Kingdom, because it's like Asia and Africa and Pandora. But they're there. That's all that matters, because we know that they have not been at the Canada Pavilion for a hot minute. Yeah, I know they couldn't leave them as a meet and greet in Canada. I personally think Duke Kaboom should come in for a meet and greet in Canada, so that's just me. You've been working since 5 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry to him. That's not fun. That is not fun. Hannah agrees that Duke Kaboom should be a meet and greet in the Canada Pavilion. I think he is one of the best characters, sub characters they've created. I think he's just really funny. If they can have dinos, they can have bears. Yeah, I guess that's true. But at least they have Dino Land. They have a place to go. The bears are just kind of like meandering about, right? If they were put in there. No, you can never go wrong with Keanu Reeves. That is for sure. And that poor Duke Kaboom and his owner, Regent. Hannah, I think we laughed the most hard at him saying Regent than we did the entire movie, so. No, I know there are bears in other parts of the world, but I feel like the parts that are shown and the bears that they are don't fit Animal Kingdom. I don't know. They're brown, they're grizzly bears. So not really sure if they're gonna fit in Africa or in Asia. So I know they're not just in Canada. They have them in the United States too. I know that for sure. But yeah, so let's see. Dun, dun, dun. And the Brother Bear bears are based from Canada. But yeah. Well, Baloo is from Asia. Well, that's great, but it's not Baloo that's in Animal Kingdom is what I'm saying. It's Brother Bear, the Canadian bears. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so let's move on from the Brother Bear flotilla. Oh, I'm gonna show. Here's the plastic-free packaging for the dolls. I'm gonna put that link right here for everybody. So. But yeah, so Hannah's making me laugh. Okay, so has anyone seen the Disneyland merchandise that they are going to be releasing? So it's the Magic is Back collection. I think those ones are super, super cute. I prefer them to the Disney World Welcome Back merchandise. It's so cute. It's so cute. The stylizing, I love that they kept it. It's like modern, but they've kept it so classic with the classic Disneyland signage. I think that's awesome. Oh, I'm so jealous. I just want all of that merchandise. Like Ray says, he just wants the merchandise and would go absolutely like cuckoo and have no money left. They like the zip ups, and I'm not used to. I'm not like one of those people that's very like, I like my Disney World merchandise for sure, I do. But I feel like I don't really wear the dated merchandise. I find it like too out there. And it also, again, it like dates itself. So, but this stuff is so nice. Like all of it is nice. All of it. They have like tumblers, they have like zip ups, ears, actually like Mickey plushes. They have a lot more merchandise that's welcoming people back to the park at Disneyland than they did at Disney World. Disney World mainly focused just on like your classic t-shirts, but they're definitely going all out for the Magic is Back line. Definitely. So I don't know. What do you guys think of that line? I know like Cheryl, you think it's pretty cool. Hannah loves it. Yeah, she also sees that it's a super vintage. No, yeah, the Magic has been back at Disney World. I mainly meant like for when it did come back. Yeah, borrowed bears, cutbacks, they're everywhere. Yeah, so that's that. Let's see. Has anyone else seen it? Okay, you haven't looked at it yet, but I'm sure you want it all. Yeah, Charles, if you actually go on the Disney Parks blog, on the Disneyland side of it, they'll have one of the first one or two. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Disney World kind of missed the mark on it, I guess. But at the same time, they didn't really know what the reception would be opening up a park. They know the anticipation more for Disneyland than they did for Disney World. They knew people wanted it open, and they knew people wanted to go, but the attendance wise was slower, I think, than anybody really anticipated. And I know that the demand's there for Disneyland, so they kind of put that whole collection together because they knew kind of what was coming. So, oh, that should be your slogan. I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry, I definitely misunderstood that, Tim. I see what you're saying. Sorry. Yeah, the Magic has back. That'd be good. But look, after your stream, of course, I did listen to How did you like the new Epcot entrance music? What did you think, Charles? Again, I don't know if it's going to be permanent. There's rumors that it's just temporary. I don't know what the point of changing it for like a temporary moment in time is, but I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I mean, it might not be temporary at all, but so you did listen to it. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's just different. So I think, like, yeah, exactly. Like, I like it as well. It's just me being how crazy like I am about Epcot in general. I lost my shirt. I was like, oh, I don't want them to change it just because like you hold on to your memories. But for me, I was just like, nope. Then I heard it and I'm like, okay, I'm not that mad at it. I'm not that mad. So love the new Epcot music. I'm so happy you love it too. That's also, oh yeah. I've been watching a whole bunch of like streams and everything and seeing how crazy everything's been. So We're on the it was very rushed. Yeah, it was definitely really rushed. I mean, yeah, it was rushed. But so I find like the men's line, the men's and kids line was nicer than the women's line for the welcome home shirts. Personally, I think it needed to be updated for the new overhaul. Yeah, for sure needed to get updated. Because everything needs to match and it all needs to correspond, right? So change can definitely be hard. Changes are hard, especially when you're so attached to like Epcot the way I am. So yeah, I know, a month until Mouse Gear reopens, or Creation Shop is what they are calling it now. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I feel like it's going to be nice. I'm just not really sure about the name still, but I think it's still going to be nice. I would love to hear some updated original Epcot. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Can't wait to have the new Mouse Gear. Yeah, it'll always be Mouse Gear. I mean, it's kind of like when I say Hollywood Studios, I mainly say Hollywood Studios because whenever like we worked in the park, we couldn't call it MGM because the guests wouldn't know what you were talking about. But in the back of my mind, it's still MGM. So yeah, certain things will always be certain things. Yeah, Beverly's coming back. Nat's really excited. She's a big Beverly fan over there. Big Beverly fan. Reese is also a big Beverly fan. So Cheryl, you're a Beverly fan, or oh yeah. And Courtney says always at MGM. Yeah, my dad still calls it MGM too. It's just what you come to know, right? So MGM. Okay. Got it. So let's see. Now I don't know, has talking about putting Club Cool in Mouse Gear. Yeah, I heard it was going to be adjacent to it. I don't know. They probably shouldn't put it in Mouse Gear just because that floor is sticky. Unless they have a solution, then yes, Harmonious is going to be so good. I have very high expectations for it. I mainly have high expectations because I was underwhelmed with Epcot Forever. I understood what they were trying to do, however, it didn't grab me. I know this sounds really bad, but I really want like the original songs to play. I don't want to hear children singing One Little Spark. I wish it was actually like the Dreamfinder. So yeah, we'll sit right next to the food and beverage place. Get out of here. But yeah, so I have really high expectations for Harmonious. I know that they were testing the screens on the barges, so there were really bright colors. We saw like they were doing some different design patterns on them, so basically just testing everything. The good thing is that it looks like they'll be able to play things on these really bright LED barges, because with that, these barges are huge. I don't know if you have seen them or not. Most of you probably have, but these barges are massive and are permanently sitting in the lagoon. So some people can look at it as an eyesore. So if there's any way for them to kind of dress them up a little bit, be great. But it does look like these screens are going to be so bright. Well, at least the brightness can get adjusted, I would think, so that they're visible during the day. So I think that would be really good. I think those screens will be very difficult to upkeep. They could, yes, I could foresee that happening as too, Chels, for sure. Oh, Tim, you've seen some tests? That's great. Epcot for like 20 minutes. yeah, fair enough. So yeah, there's definitely been some tests. I've seen some on people's Twitter and blogs. Just obviously getting everything put together, because these screens are huge. We'll see exactly how they go. And if you haven't seen anything about Harmonious, if you're going into Epcot anytime soon, make sure you go into the Odyssey Center, because they have this whole like what Epcot will be presentation, and you can kind of get a gist of what to expect with Harmonious. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Sorry about that. But I do know that one of the barges does show an outline of Pocahontas. So I guess they're going to be bringing in Disney characters for the first time in a Disney show. Well, they started to kind of do it in Epcot Forever, but it didn't quite like translate. So they should put Scrim over them during the day. Oh, I hate Scrim so much. I hate Scrim. Ugh, I tell you. I hate Scrim. But anyway, does anyone else miss Illuminations like I do? Illuminations was my life for 2 years, so... Oh, they're off-center and look weird. Yeah, I'll have to kind of... I mean, last time I was there, only 2 of the barges were in, so I couldn't really tell how off-centered they were, because it didn't really look like they were like permanently placed. It looked like they were just kind of like slowly moving them. But yeah, I will always miss Illuminations. I just want the reflections of Earth. Whew. I'm going to miss that part so much. Random Epcot thought. What is the name of the cast member cafeteria backstage beside Mexico called again? Okay. I feel like we always called it Odyssey, but it wasn't Odyssey. It's like behind Odyssey. Oh my God. Ron, what's it called? Like the actual thing isn't. We all called it that, but that's not what the name was. But yeah, Ron might know what the actual thing is, but yes, I love the torches too. They're so cute. Okay, so technically no, Chelsea. So we always called it Odyssey because it was behind the Odyssey Center building. So it was like attached to that building. Odyssey is the guest facing side of it. We all called it that. You weren't the only one. I think we all called it that. I could be wrong. Maybe they just changed it on my second time. No, it is Odyssey. Oh. What? I'm so confused now. Okay, so it is Odyssey then. Oh my God, what a day. Clearly I'm all over the map today. So, sorry about that, everyone. Misinformation galore for Odyssey. Yeah. Odyssey restaurant long ago. Okay. You can sleep well. Oh, man. All right. So other things that have been going on in Disney World. So we've had the face recognition. Has anyone seen these face recognition things? They're gone now. It was a test. But it was wild. I'm not really sure how it worked because you were wearing a mask and it still kind of like let you in. So I don't really know how it was working or if it was just like a test for when your masks aren't there. Because again, they're gone now. So who knows? But I know that they did do a survey for people. So yeah, it's super cool, kind of creepy, but yeah, I have a map. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess, okay, I can see why people would think it was creepy. I guess I have a Nexus card, so like I have to scan my face anyway when I'm at the airport. So, you know, call it Magic Johnson's. Okay. Lord. But yeah, so basically what happens is, for what they're saying that the face recognition things do, the technology itself, so it captures the image, but then converts it into a number. So then it's associated with your admission ticket. So it kind of just, again, that's how facial recognition works. It converts an image into data and connects it somewhere. So we'll see if that goes. I don't know if it was super successful or not. But yeah, that's cool, Reese. No worries. Hopefully you'll fix it soon. Did I see they are testing iPhone app for Magic Band? Yeah, so that is the Magic Mobile. Sodexo. Thank you, Tim. That's what I was thinking of, Sodexo. But yeah, so the Magic Mobile app, or option, I should say, is kind of integrated into your My Disney experience. I actually made a video all about that, which I will plug down here so you guys can take a look at that anytime you feel. So that one, I published that one about 3 weeks ago now, I think. But yeah, so that one's exciting. It's kind of cool. They are working right now on getting that brought to other devices, so not just Apple. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of the way, similar thing that they've been doing with PhotoPass. So that is here. So this is I'll post this here. Sorry about that. Magic Mobile. Yeah, so anyone who doesn't have an Apple device is going to be able to use Magic Mobile in the very near future. They're hoping by the end of the month, but they have been working diligently since the release on the iPhone, and the Apple Watch. So are they back to using cards until the mobile app is up and running? No, they don't have cards because the app is working right now. So the mobile app is functional, but people are also using their Magic Bands if they have them connected for their PhotoPass. And anyone who's opting out of the Magic Band program, because now they're not complimentary with your resort reservation. But if you're opting out of the Magic Band program, you are given a key to the World card. So it's the way it used to be, Chelsea, on like our first program before Magic Bands were a thing. So that's one of the fun things that's going on over there. Another fun thing. Everything's fun that goes on. Well, not everything, but most things. So that's face recognition. And let's talk a bit about them easing some restrictions. So we've talked before about how now, as of, I believe last week, 2 weeks ago. Wait, I remember the huge presentation started Magic Bands. Yes. And Tim, I remember Dee being part of that rollout team, which was super cool. I remember that. And I was so upset because she wasn't my leader for a few months because she was on that rollout team. But yeah, so they're easing restrictions a little bit. And so now you can take your mask off while stationary to take a photo. And you have to put it on before you move from said location of taking. You can't like keep walking with your mask off. They are policing it a little bit in the parks to make sure that you're maintaining your distance and keeping your mask on while you're moving. You're also allowed to obviously take your mask off. This has been going on since the beginning. You can take it off while actively eating and drinking in a stationary position. It is hard to police people to tell them not to drink in a queue. They're advising you not to do that. However, there's only so much you can do. I know me personally, I move my mask like this and I stick my straw or whatever I have this way if I have a straw with my drink. Otherwise, I wait until I'm further away. And with other restrictions, stuff that is easing up, I don't really know if this is easing up or just a full-out removal, but they have removed hand washing stations throughout the parks. So they have these kind of makeshift, temporary, portable hand washing stations for everyone to use. They have since removed, I don't know if all of them, but a significant amount of them for sure. They have done that. And, oh wait, I hear some restaurants have opened their self-serve. That was where I was going right now, Chelsea. So that actually just started today. Actually, Jen tested that out, and she was good to go, and she did it herself today. So they relaxed the COVID rules for the refillable refillable minds. Yes, you can read my mind. The refillable mugs for the self-serve beverage locations. So basically, if you have your resort mug that you continually refill, up until today, they started that you had to give your cup. Well, I guess you weren't even really using the cups. No, you were, but you weren't doing it yourself. Basically, cast members were doing it for you. But yeah, so the beverages and other items were previously self-serve and now cast members instead, and that was the old wording. So the new verbiage is some self-serve beverage stations which allow for guests to fill and refill their own beverages are available at select quick service restaurants located in Walt Disney World theme parks and Disney Resort hotels, and locations may vary. So it doesn't mean everywhere is doing it, but they are trying to, I believe they're probably just going to start off with the resorts and roll it out from there. I think that's the easiest option for them. Personally, which is good because now people can just go in, go out. Because I know at one point it was very confusing. I don't know if it's still like this, but whenever I was staying at one of the resorts, you had to go in a certain way and you had to tell them if you were shopping or going to pick up your food. And then no matter, like, the only way to get out of the store, like, you couldn't use the same door. You had to go out and then back around. And then for the food, you had to go, like, out and then back around to wherever you were headed. So you couldn't use the same doors. So I'm not really sure how that's going just yet, because I haven't been there since February now. I guess it hasn't been that long. There's a lot of people that haven't been there for much longer, but you know. Let's see what else is happening in the Disney world. Let me see. Sorry, I feel like I felt like I was way more prepared for all this. Oh, okay, wait. For a little while, they were making cast tell guests to put their masks on restaurants if they weren't actively eating or drinking, so guests kept holding their glasses. Like, yeah, I can see that happening. It's really tricky to try to tell guests to keep, like, their mask on unless they're drinking, because, like, yeah, and to be quite honest, I speak like this a lot of the time. I have my glass in my hand, and I'm like, so it could always look like I was drinking anyway, but that's just, I talk with my hands a lot, as you can tell, I'm sure. But yeah, that could be tough. I feel like it was kind of, you weren't going to kind of win that one, so yeah, there goes my tip. The Sex Cafe is called the Discovery Diner. There, thank you, Ron. Thank you. It is not the Discovery Diner. Perfect. Hi, Evan. Thanks for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, so again, if you're new to the stream, welcome. My name's Lindsay, aka SwishWilly. I do all things Disney. I talk about all things Disney, and every Wednesday we have WDW Wednesdays where we talk about what's going on in the realm of Disney. So make sure you hit that like button, share the stream out, and be sure to hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a live stream or a vlog. I'm sure it was killing you, Ron. Other big news that is not park related for Disney is huge Disney Plus news. I don't know if anyone else has heard. Oh, hi, Trevor. Make sure you comment on the stream, Trevor. I know you have your own YouTube account. But yeah, so huge Disney Plus news. Sony and Disney Plus have made a deal, and we will hopefully be seeing some Spider-Man content brought on Disney Plus in the near future. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to get its own series, which I hope it does, because that'd be very, very, very cool. But they will start hopefully bringing in all of the Spider-Man content that was previously, still is Sony, is now going to be brought onto Disney Plus. So I think that's going to be going on. Let's see what the statement is. Okay. So it's going to be starting with Sony's 2022 release slate in the US. So it won't start until next year, but that is really exciting for Disney Plus and the MCU in general. Finally, it's going to be bringing in some Spider-Man. So yes, I am watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I am currently all caught up, I believe. Yes, I am. Because I think there's only one episode left, and oh god, it feels good. So, okay. Who's watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because I won't, if you're not up to date, I'm not going to deep dive into what's going on because I don't want to ruin it for you, because it's very cool what's been going on. So I don't want to spoil anything. Hannah, are you caught up? This is mainly for you. She-Hulk. Yes, She-Hulk. That is happening, I think. I'm pretty sure I heard it is happening. Okay. Hannah, are you all caught up? Okay, no, but you probably won't watch. Okay. So is there anyone that's watching right now that has not watched it but plans to? Or am I good to discuss it a little bit? I just really don't want to ruin anyone's day or experiences with it because it's so new. It's not like it's like weeks out. Okay, Hannah's saying spill it. So basically, as most people know, okay, guess they're actually assaulting cast when called out about. Oh yeah, it's true. They're not being kind about masks. No. Okay, so basically, what has been going on with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as most of you guys know, as I would hope you would know, is that Steve Rogers. Oh wait, what? You don't want me to do it? Oh my God, Tim. Devil. Okay, so basically, Steve Rogers is no longer with us. R.I.P. Steve Rogers, Captain America. So they were, we have had to endure what is the new route. Okay, so it basically is Sam had the shield, he was trying to figure out what to do with it, ended up giving it to, wait, I have to go, my friend, I see. Thanks for coming in, Charles. I'm so happy you were able to join for tonight, and I hope to see you next week. Yeah, so he gave the shield essentially over to the US government without the knowledge that they were going to make a new Captain America, which, I mean, we knew it was going to happen, but I mean, whatever. So the new Captain America was cast. It was Wyatt Russell, who is the son of Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. So he is the Captain America. And he, obviously, they do this on purpose. No one likes him as Captain America. Yes, he is US agent. Technically not yet, per se. But he's like, anyway. Let it go to his head, whatever. No one liked him. And my personal favorite, Bucky, was like not having any of it. Sam also not having any of it. Then, this is the funny part. So I thought, because I tried not to watch trailers, I didn't watch any, I didn't read spoilers, I didn't read any of the casting for it, because I'm just that person. I won't do that for Star Wars. I don't do it. Marvel, don't do it. Anyway, so after the first episode, I was convinced, and you can ask Justin, I was like 98% sure that somehow Zemo was Captain America. That was my prediction. And alas, I was wrong, but I was not wrong that Zemo was in it. And I didn't even know. So kudos to me and having some sort of thing with Zemo, but he's not Captain America. That was a stupid thing. But anyway, so Zemo's in but he's like broken out of jail by Sam and Bucky in this really bizarro, twisted world. And I like loathed Zemo, loathed him in the films. But for some reason, he is one of my favorite parts about this whole series. He's so funny. He is so funny. I don't know, maybe it's unpopular opinion. If anyone else thinks he's also funny, just the things like quick little things he says, I think they're pretty funny. But anyway, Zemo comes in and he helps because they're fighting off the super soldiers. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about the entire series because we're going to go back to the point right now that Sam... Oh yes, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's going to be awesome. She was so good. But anyway, S.H.I.E.L.D. is taken away from Cuckoo Wyatt Russell. And so now Sam basically has the S.H.I.E.L.D. No one has officially said that he is going to be Captain America, but that's how it's looking, and that's how I want it to go. That is how I want it to go. Okay, I think what is in... Yes, you need to watch it. She's so good in it. Okay, I think that it's a Captain America suit that is Wakanda inspired. So, Iron Patriot. Okay, so I'm going to look this up, Iron Patriot, because now apparently... See, I don't read the comics that much. I've read some here and there. Let me just see what's going on here. He is a fictional powered exoskeleton by several characters appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Oh. So this looks like, it's like Iron Man meets this costume, or this costume. Wow. His outfit, uniform, looks very Iron Man, if I do say so myself. So, War Machine rebranded. Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, okay, so I think, yes, it's Wakanda stuff, right? Okay. I think that it's going to be like it's going to be the new Captain America outfit, obviously, but I think it's going to be like Wakanda-inspired Captain America. I'm just really freaking excited. But I also this is what I wouldn't be surprised at either, I feel like something's going to go on in Wakanda with Bucky, and he's going to be White Wolf, and they're going to do something with it. So who knows? Maybe it's a thing for Bucky, and we don't know. So, oh, I don't know. The wing's going to be reinvented or retired. Very good question. I don't know. In the comics, it is exactly as you thought. Oh! Okay, good. That's good, because, like, I'm not super familiar with the comics. Look at me go. Now I feel, I'm awesome. Just kidding. But, okay, they kept the wings. Okay, so here's my thing. He always had to fix those damn wings. So, as long as they don't get as damaged as his other ones, I hope that that's the case. That's all I ask. Yes, Zemo is great. He is so funny. And I'm not gonna lie, when he was singing Baba Black Sheep to the kids and gave them candy, that was so funny. So random. Yes, if there were Wakanda wings, they will never break. They better not break. But, yeah, and he keeps breaking his wings. Good. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. You know what my thing is? Like, his sister is so prominent in this that I'm praying to God that nothing happens to his sister or his nephews. That's what I'm like. I don't think my heart could take that, so I'm really, really nervous about that. So, yeah. A little nervous. A little bit nervous. Speaking of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there was a limited edition Magic Band that got released yesterday. And thank you to Nick at Magical News Live, because now I have my own. I'm really excited because it has Bucky on it, and if you know me, you know that Bucky has always been my favorite. So, thank you again, Nick. That means so much to me. It's so, so nice of you guys to have been looking out for me for that. So, thank you again. I don't think Nick's on here anymore, but hopefully he'll hear about me thanking him. So, yeah. If someone can let Nick know that I'm thanking him on the stream, that'd be great. So, not Canadian, though. What? Not everything has to be Canadian. Hello? Not everything. Listen, we have Deadpool, so that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think Deadpool's ever going to make it into the parks, so I know Bucky's not Canadian, but that's fine. I still love him. We have Deadpool. That little Saskatchewan man. Well, he's not so little, but yeah, he's not very park friendly, so yes, and Wolverine. Thank you. We have some pretty epic people, so we'll see. And Duke Kaboom. Yes. Ryan Reynolds was the perfect casting, I think, for Deadpool. He just made, like, here's the thing. I don't know a lot about Deadpool, so me saying that should not be relevant to anything. But I feel like he got the point across of what they were trying to do with Deadpool. So, whoever read the comics for Deadpool, I hope that they're happy with what they got. So, that's great. See, and this is the thing. If you lobby for a role, it's because you genuinely want it. So, it will be powered cap suit to compensate for the fact that Sam is not a super soldier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because don't inject Sam. Do not do it. But, okay. Yeah, Hannah agrees. 100% perfect fit for it. Perfect. Fun fact about Deadpool. Well, it's kind of like an unfortunate fact, but like, so we know that the MCU Hey, Francisco, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. So we know the MCU universe kind of like, they like to, one, not go in order, but two, kind of cross paths with different characters. And one thing that's in the contracts is Black Widow and Deadpool will never be seen together. They will never be in a scene together. And that is because Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson did not end on good terms, and they are still not speaking to this day. So we will never see those two characters collide unless they are recasted, which is very not likely. So he actually was in Wolverine's as original story. So, oh, okay. There you go. Thanks, Tim, for all that knowledge. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So let's see. Have you purchased your puppy anything Disney? She has a Haunted Mansion toy. She has a Haunted Mansion squeaker. Hey, Jared, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, and it was Ryan. That's a big part. Haven't seen any movie. You haven't seen any Marvel movie or any Deadpool movie? I'm excited you got the Magic Band. Yeah, well, you just don't want me to send you out to go get it. That's why you're excited. But yeah, so if you're new to the stream, welcome. We've been talking about a whole slew of different things. We've talked about the Disney stuff for Earth Day. We've talked about the refillable mugs. We talked about Disneyland's reopening and how long it took to get tickets. We're now currently talking about Marvel. What else were we talking about? So many things. Yeah. So many things. Have you ever seen Just Friends? No. I'm not big into movies like that. Well, I can't really say that. I've watched several things kind of like that, but I have not seen that one. That one I know. And let me think here. But like, is anyone disappointed that you know for sure you're never going to see a Black Widow Deadpool crossover or like them even in the same scene? Does that disappoint people or does it really matter? Because I don't even know if they're going to cross them anyway. So, hilarious. Well, okay, let's get real though. It's Marvel and they can do anything they want. Like, they can bring people back. Who knows? Okay. If she's done, then okay. Fair enough. Deadpool mostly deals with X-Men in the comics anyway, so I'm not disappointed. Okay, cool. Cool. So, yeah, that'll be really interesting because, like, we'll see what goes on with X-Men and stuff, right? And it doesn't matter to me. I haven't watched any. Cheryl, you've never watched any Marvel movie? Really? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I always get surprised when people haven't even watched one. I don't know why that surprises me. I mean, some people just aren't into those types of movies. So, okay, so you watched a few. Okay. Oh, I read any. You said many. Okay, got it. Got it. So, my favorites, I guess I have four top for my Marvel people. Bucky, obvious reasons. Black Panther, Iron Man, and Captain America. Those were my top. So, Civil War was hard for me to watch. That one I really didn't want to watch. They were talking about recast for Captain Marvel. Already? Didn't she only have one movie? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. With drama with Ryan and ScarJo. Ron, I feel like your video might be off. Make sure your live button is red, just to make sure, because I feel like you might be a bit delayed, but I could be wrong. She's not well liked. Well, guess what, people? I'm free to get cast. Which is funny, because Ron told me I would make a great Captain Marvel, so if they recast, I guess I'm just going to have to put my name in the little pool. So, hello. You heard it here first, people. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so next, note to self. Next Wednesday, make your stream your audition tape. So I might have a new persona next week, guys. Thanks, Cheryl. I love that. I love that for me. All her co-stars are over her. I like to think my co-stars would enjoy me. So that's great. Perfect. Really wish Wolverine would be resurrected. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I need to get fit. That's it. I need to start working out like crazy because I need a Marvel bod. That's it. That is it. So next week is my audition tape. Perfect. Tune in, everyone, for the live Captain Marvel audition next Wednesday. Oh, God, this is getting ridiculous. But, you know, once you're cast, they give you the trainers. Oh, okay, fair enough. But, I mean, I feel like I need to make it look like I'm trainable. CGI also works, too. I mean, really, when you, I guess, like, Elizabeth Olsen, she's got a pretty, like, average, she's pretty, like, normal bod, right? All done in post. That is it. Everyone get ready. Get ready, people. It's happening. Mission Captain Marvel starts next Wednesday. I should do a what if. What do you mean? A what if? What if I was? I should call ILM for sure. Still opinion about Wonder Woman 1984. I didn't watch it. I don't really watch. I know this sounds really bad and it sounds really snobby of me, but I don't really watch Marvel movies, so yeah. No, what if Justin and I feel the same way. We're both not big DC fans, so yeah. I mean, I do, like, as a human, I like Gal Gadot. I think she's cool, but, you know, I didn't hear great things about her. I heard mixed reviews. I think Ron really likes Wonder Woman, but I mean, that's probably just for obvious reasons. Didn't say that, but I did. Just kidding. But yeah, so we gotta train up for Captain Marvel. That's happening. What else? Let's see. What else is going on in the world of Disney here? Or are we sticking to Marvel? This has been really funny. This is a really funny conversation. Dun, dun, dun. Batman for you. So, okay. So you like DC as well, Cheryl. Okay. I'm neutral on the movie, but okay. First episode with Peggy Carter. Okay. Justice League Snyder cut wasn't bad, though, to be honest. You know what? I feel really bad. Like, I haven't watched, like, God, I don't even know the last DC movie I watched. Like, it could have been the one after The Dark Knight, which is a long time ago. A long time ago. I haven't seen the original version, but I want to watch the Snyder Cut. It was actually pretty good. 4 hours long, though. Oh, 4 hours long. Whoa. God, it's a long movie. It's a commitment. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let me see. What was the next Batman movie after Dark Knight? The Dark Knight Rises? Was that it? The one with Bane was the last one I watched. Yeah. That was the last DC movie I'm pretty sure I watched. And the Batman is coming. Returns and then rises. Yeah, okay, so the last one I watched was with Bane. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? Rod's gonna be like, oh god, not again. Yeah, I never watched Ben Affleck's. Never watched Ben Affleck's. I heard he didn't do a terrible job, though. Considering everyone gave him such a hard time gave DC the hard time for the casting. I mean, even I thought it was weird that he was Batman, but apparently he didn't do too bad of a job. Honestly, I haven't kept up with the Batman with Robert Pattinson. Looks good. That's going to be interesting. Because I feel like people don't give him much credit because of the Twilight series. I think he got kind of like... I mean, he regrets doing the Twilight series, I think. So... And for obvious reasons, I don't think people took him seriously for a long time. So it's kind of like when Daniel Radcliffe went and did his, what was that movie? What was it, like that thriller movie? I think I saw it with you, Justin, in theaters. But one of the first Batman movies I saw was Batman and Mr. Freeze. Oh yeah, that's so old school. I can like kind of like visualize it a little bit, but hard to go back after full body highlighter. Exactly, it is hard. Ben was good. He's the only one that physically fit the role. Can't have a little dude be the Dark Knight. Fair enough. Did he have a good Batman voice? Was his better than Christian Bale's? Because I feel like that's not hard. That's the best one. The Woman in Black. Yes, it was called The Woman in Black, Courtney. What was the best one, Chris? Sorry, it's kind of, this chat's kind of like all over the map. Like, Ben Affleck's is the best one? So that's an interesting statement. Because, like, I know a lot of people who think, like, Val Kilmer was, like, one of the worst, but the best at the same time. Anything is better than Val. Yeah. Where are they? His Batman voice was terrible. Where are they? I don't want to scream it too loud and say, where are they? Yeah, fair enough. Let's see here, folks. This is why I don't watch DC. So you'll never really hear me impersonating Marvel characters, but I don't watch DC because I always make myself look like a bozo and start mimicking like Christian Bale. I tried to be Bane just a second ago. I haven't watched Raya yet. I really need to because I've heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't even watched Soul yet, which is terrible. I need to watch Soul as well. I'm so far behind. I've just been working so much, so it's so hard to keep up. Ugh, I tell you. Ben's warehouse fight in Dawn of Justice is Batman. I'm going to take your word for it because I can't comment, but I will take your word for it. I'm a 90s baby, so the 90s Batman movies were my fave. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Also a 90s baby here. Well, technically I'm an 80s baby because I was born in the late 80s, but like the years I remember were 90s. So I don't know. I'm that cusp 80s, 90s baby. But Michael Keaton was Batman. So, okay. See, now when I think of Michael Keaton, I visualize Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice to me is not Batman. So, it's like, I don't know. I'm really bad with the visuals like that. But I have heard that Michael Keaton's Batman was great as well. So, I'm like really bad at it. So... Is Raya free to watch on Disney Plus? Mulan is free now, and Raya is not free on Disney Plus yet. It's still Premier Access. That will probably, I mean, don't quote me on that because like I don't know Disney Plus schedule, but they may be freeing up once Black Widow comes out. That's going to be on Premier Access as well. So they'll probably only do like one Premier Access film at a time. So. Oh, wait, is Cruella coming out on Premier Access? I forget. He was a great Batman and as Beetlejuice. Okay. Raya is pretty good. I don't think Raya is yet, but Mulan definitely is. I think so. I'm gonna have to look. Cruella, okay, so I'm a bit torn because I don't really particularly understand where they're going with Cruella. But again, we don't really know her backstory, so it's gonna be cool. I think Emma Stone looks fantastic as Cruella, so I think it'll be pretty cool. We shall find out. We shall find out. I can't wait. They need to make a Hades movie and a Dr. Facilier. I want to know Dr. Facilier's backstory. We kind of already know Hades. He was done dirty by his brother. But I think Dr. Facilier would have a very, very cool movie. Watch Michael Keaton in Night Shift. Okay. I will do that. I will locate that film and I will watch for sure. I have Bane in my head. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? Outrageous. Is there anything else that has anybody watched Mighty Ducks yet on Disney Plus? I haven't watched it. I've heard mixed reviews, but for the most part, I think I've heard that it's solid. Because that is Emilio Estevez to me. A lot of people think of him in other things like Breakfast Club, which is great. I love Breakfast Club. I think of him from Breakfast Club, but he's always Coach Bombay to me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start watching it soon. You're torn. The original was so good. It's hard. You can't beat the original. You can't beat the original. It's just not gonna be the same, right? Josh Jackson's, he's not back. And how can you have it without Charlie? It's weird, but we'll see. I'll find out. I'll find out. Trevor hasn't watched it yet. That's very surprising. That's very surprising. I'm definitely a 90s child. Yeah. Yeah. The Flying V. I don't know how many times I used to skate on my elementary school ice rink in the winter and quack. So weird. Kids do weird things. And I never mastered the knuckle puck. Justin knows what I'm talking about. Well, he at least knows the visual. The stinky rink. It was so brutal. Caddyshack. I haven't watched Caddyshack in a long time. I need to, though. Yeah, I would do that. I would. I should have embarrassed Trevor when we went on the Leafs ice and did that. It's so funny. All right, well, now we're getting off topic, people. So I feel like I'm going to end this stream now, but let's get ready for next week where it's Lindsay's audition tape for Captain Marvel. So we're all going to be very prepared for weirdness. I'm just kidding. It's not actually going to happen. But, I have to work a good audition somehow, so might as well start here. All right, have a wonderful night, everybody. Thanks again for joining in. Make sure that you check out my friends' streams as well. So you go over to Genevieve at Earsome Emporium, and also check out Nick at Magical News Live. They go live frequently throughout the weeks, and they're fantastic at what they do. So please, please, please make sure you go check them out. Again, I'm so grateful for this Disney YouTube community and welcoming me with such big arms and being super, super, super supportive of my channel. So thank you so much for everyone for coming in, and I hope I see you next Wednesday. Have an awesome night.